Here we go. All right. Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to say hello and thank you for logging on this morning. I am Carrie Clift with the Working Mom Connection. I'm also with Cruise Planners. We'll be doing a hangout at least once a month. Our goal for these hangouts is to present all of our working moms, however you may be working at work, at home, and to bring home great information that you can use today in your daily lives, in your working lives, for career advancement, in your just simply finding balance, and just because it's hard sometimes. So it's finding balance in your working and personal lives. We're going to keep these hangouts to under an hour or so, or at least an hour, just because we know our time is valuable and we just have to be respectful of everybody's schedules. And there's going to be a 5 to 10 minute Q&A at the end of our presentation. So feel free to ask questions and get the most out of the hangout. That's one of the great benefits for coming on live instead of watching it recorded later on. We'll also be picking some winners later, and there's also going to be a printout of our meeting. So you'll also have a hard copy as well to go back and review the notes. And this is also going to be recorded, so everybody's going to be getting a link for this recording, and you can go back and you can archive it. You can watch it 100 times if you want. And let's see. Our presenter today is Kim Krocka-Schneider. She is going to be talking about her success as a Beachbody coach, as well as any direct marketing tips and tricks that she's had that's made her excel in this position, because I know she has. She's doing amazing at it. And right now, we'll just do a quick 30-second intro. Just say your name, what company you're with, what you do as a working mom. And I'm going to start. My name is Carrie Clift. I am a mom to a 4-year-old son, Liam. And I'm also expecting our second son, Jude, in December 9th. So I have just about 6-7 weeks left. So we're excited about that. And I am also the founder of the Working Mom Connection. I'm also co-owner of Cruise Planners with my mom, Dory Kirkman. She was going to be on this call, but she had a client to work with. She's been an agent for over 20 years. And we are a full service travel agency. We handle everything, all inclusives, cruises, land tours. We can even coordinate if you wanted to go visit the US over out west in the Grand Canyons, anything like that. So next up, Jennifer, did you want to start with your intro? I don't know if she's there. Joni, did you want to start?
Yeah, I'll start.
Okay.
My name's Joni Pilgrim. I'm a mom of 2. Riley, my daughter, is 6 years old. My son, Grady, is 2 years old. They keep me very busy. Also co-founder and title agent of a women-owned title company in Florida called Trio Title Group. And so if any working moms out there are refinancing or selling your home, or you know anybody, we love referrals, especially from the Working Mom Connection. We offer a discount to all working moms. All you have to do is mention the name of the group, the Working Mom Connection, and we will apply the discount to you guys. And we love being part of the group, and we're looking forward to today's presentation.
Great. Oh. Mommy. Liam. Sorry about that. I had to mute. I had Liam calling for me. Kim. Kim, do you want to go ahead and do your intro and start your presentation?
Sure, absolutely. Okay. So my name is Kim Schneider. I am a mom of 4. My oldest is 10, and then I have an 8, a 6, and a now 4-year-old at home. I started with Beachbody last September simply just as a customer because I needed something to help me lose weight. I had no intentions to make a business out of it. I just wanted to get fit. And then I lost all this weight. I lost 30 pounds, and people kept saying, okay, what are you doing? How are you losing this weight? So then I thought, wait a second. If I'm going to tell them what I'm doing, if I'm going to send them back, maybe I should think about this coaching experience and maybe, start doing that. So I started coaching, really coaching probably about January of this year. And it's kind of taken off since there. I have no background in network marketing whatsoever. I'm actually a registered nurse, so I still do that part-time. I'm not really much of a people person. I'm kind of shy and quiet, so to do this was kind of totally jumping out of my comfort zone. So, like I said, in January is when I started. I just every day worked on inviting people to mainly just starting to make the Facebook page. I've learned that obviously with network marketing, you have to invite. So every day I make it a goal to invite 3 to 5 new people to my regular Facebook page every day. Some of the people are friends of friends. Some are people that I don't even know. I just invite them and, try to strike up a conversation with them. The other thing that's really kind of helped me with my business to make it be more successful is because I am proof of the product. So it's easier, I think, to get people to listen to you and want to try what you're doing when you're using the product and they're seeing that you're getting true results from it, and then it's more easy for them to go ahead and get on board with it. So since obviously I'm doing the workouts and I'm drinking the shake and I lost 30 pounds and I'm continuing to keep it off, that's a big factor that's been easier to make my business successful. I started out slow. I was making, $30 to $100 in the beginning of the year. I'm not a millionaire yet by any means, but I'm working on it. So right now I'm up to about $800 a month of a steady income. Don't mind my little friend here. So yeah, it's definitely evolved from nothing to where I've come. It's definitely helped that I used to have to work 40 plus hours a week as a nurse, and since I've been able, to make this more successful, I've been able to cut my hours at work back to just 24 hours a week. So I'm working much less at home and focusing more on this. Another thing that I found has been really helpful is I have a like page. So I put together a like page because you can only talk to your friends and your family so much before they're like, forget it, I'm sick of hearing the same stuff over and over again. And only so many people are going to want to see what you're doing and listen. So I started a like page on Facebook, obviously. And what I do is I pay $1 a day, and that is, it runs an ad for me, so it brings more likes to my page. So from that, I probably get about 5 to 10 new likes on my page every day. I'm constantly watching my phone, so as soon as I see a new like, then I immediately go and send them a friend request. Some people have accept it, and some people don't, which is fine. And then once they send me the friend request, I immediately then send them a message and just say, hey, thanks for liking my page. What got you interested in health and fitness? What's been working for you? Just something to kind of get the conversation going. Sometimes if I have time, I'll go to their Facebook page and do a little stalking, and I'll see they have some kids. So then I try to relate my response to, hey, I saw you have a 3-year-old or, whatever, young child. I have a child that age too. What are some, food ideas that you feed your kid? Or just kind of ask real vague questions just to kind of strike up a conversation. Because obviously you want to try to connect people, because if you can connect them with them, they will trust you more, as opposed to just saying, here's my website, go here and order for me, come get this for me, something like that. So I found, just sending out simple messages, just trying to connect with them makes it a lot easier for people to gain your trust. Okay, then you have to sit nice. So I like I said, I try to connect people and gain their trust. Gosh, you made me lose my train of thought, and I should have wrote this down. Another thing that I try to do is I also try to work on my own personal development. It can be just reading like 10 minutes from a personal development book daily. We have weekly team calls, so I try to get in team calls and just listen to other people, how they're being successful, and get more ideas from them. Nope, you can't talk till we're done. I know there's other ways you can reach out to the social media, but for me now, I kind of just use Facebook. That's my easiest. That's the thing I seem to have down pat. I've worked a little bit on Instagram, but for me, Facebook is probably my best way to go. The other thing too I found is follow-up is also really key. So sometimes, like I said, I'll send messages out and not hear from people. So I'll give them a couple days, and then I always reply back and just ask them, hey, did you get my first message? Sometimes messages get lost in Facebook world and they just don't see it. And I'll ask them another simple question, hey, how's your day going? Just to try to, again, strike up that conversation. I'm trying to think what else I can tell you off the top of my head that I've done to be successful. Is there any questions at the moment that you can think of? Anybody has?
I had a question. You had mentioned, I was going to ask you about other social media outlets that you use to promote Beachbody, but you mentioned that you just use Facebook for now. What about the personal development that you try to work on? What are some suggestions for books or avenues you take for that?
So the books that I've read was, now I'm drawing a blank. One is Jab, Jab, Right Hook, I think it's called. I don't have the author out of the top of my head. I could go grab the books, but I can't off the top of my head. So I usually just try to read books, and then, like I said, we have coach calls that week. I've done to a lot of coach calls, and I'll just listen to calls and see what other people are doing. And sometimes I just listen to the audio tapes on the books. With 4 kids, I don't always have time to read, so just driving in the car, then I'll listen to the books. You want to hold on? I can go grab them for you.
Oh, no, don't worry about it. I wrote it down. That's good. Can you tell us a little bit about Beachbody and what that is?
Sure. So what Beachbody is I'm sure many of you have seen those late night infomercials of T25, Insanity, P90X, now the wonderful 21-day fix. So we have workout programs which are great to do at home. Some are an hour long. They're trying to make a lot of them now more 30 minutes to fit in your crazy day schedule. So we do the workout programs, and then there's also the Shakeology, which is a meal replacement shake. So it helps people who just are having a hard time nutrition-wise, kind of figuring stuff out. They replace one meal a day with this shake. It's more than just your regular protein shake. It has your daily dose of fruits and vitamins. So essentially, it's like taking a giant vitamin daily, except it's in a shake. And it also has proteins and a bunch of other superfoods in it that I can't list off the top of my head because there's so many. So for me personally, I've never been a big breakfast person. So I drink my shake in the morning, and it fills me up till lunchtime. So I find I'm not snacking throughout the day as much because I'm just filled up in the morning. It's curbed my appetite. I used to be a sugar person. Chocolate is my downfall. So I drink my chocolate shake every day, and I seem to be good for the day and don't have to eat nonstop bowls of candy all day long. We do the workout plan and the shake as well. So we kind of hit both spectrums of the health field.
Okay. Is there something that families, is this something that can be incorporated with the family? Is it safe for kids?
It is. In fact, my this one here likes to drink my shake quite often, and my other child does too. It's safe. It's completely safe, and I have women who are breastfeeding and drink it. I have women who are pregnant and drink it. So it's absolutely 100% safe to drink. Like I said, it's literally just like a vitamin that you're drinking. And it actually has great health benefits as well. I have a woman who is diabetic, and her A1C was like over 9 something, which is pretty high. I think you want it to be about 6. So after a month or 2 of doing the workouts and doing the shake, she was able to drop it down to, I want to say she dropped it down to 7. So that was like a huge drop-in for her. So that's definitely helping out her health. And obviously, as you're losing weight with everything, people's blood pressures are going down, and it's just helping everyone else health-wise as well. So, yeah.
Oh, good. One of my questions was actually the breastfeeding because I'm gonna need some help after Jude's here.
Right.
Is like losing the weight because I lost it before, which I was really good. I did like the Les Mills body pump, but I never did any sort of meal supplement. So, and I'm gonna do my best to exclusively breastfeed with him. So that's good that it's healthy.
Mommy.
I actually have a question on your social media. Going back to that, sorry.
No, that's fine.
You said you don't use Instagram right now. Not really. But do you?
I do it kind of. I'll throw a picture on there every now and then, but I don't use it as much as I use Facebook.
Okay.
Like, I just have easier time getting hold of people on Facebook.
Right.
And then you can message people on Instagram. You can't really. It's not as easy to get a hold and do personal chats on Instagram as it is with Facebook.
What about Pinterest? Do you use that at all?
I have not. I looked at it and then I did not. So no, but I know that's up there and I know Twitter, but none of those other ones I've yet to look into.
Right. I'm just wondering what works best for, because everything is kind of different and it takes a lot of time to go through every single social media site and update it constantly.
Exactly. The other thing I do as well is once I sign people up for a program or shape, I add them to a support group. So Facebook seems to be the best place where I can put together a private group for these people that then I can keep in touch with them for 30 days, answer any questions they have, support them through the workout, support them while they're drinking the shake, answer questions, and give them different ideas as ways to drink it. Again, and that all goes back to staying personal with your customers, because if you just sell them something and then throw them off to the side, they're not going to want to continue to come back to you to buy other stuff. They're not going to try to use the product and make sure it works. They're just going to, some people will just say buy it and then throw it in the corner and be like, all right, I got this. What do I do with it now? So that's the other thing. I try to always continue to check in on my customers and say, hey, how are you? How are things going? Just to keep it personal so that they don't think that I'm a salesman just trying to sell them money.
Right.
That's my main thing. Like, I know a lot of people will just post links and prices and buy on, whatever social media site you're on. And I tell all of my team members, I'm like, whatever you do, don't just put your website out there. Don't just put the price, because then you will come off as a salesman. You want to make it as personal as you can. So I'll post about my groups and I'll post about a program and wait for people to be interested. And then I always take it to a private message. Because people aren't going to want to put all their business out on Facebook for everyone to see. They're not going to want to say, yeah, I've tried this before and it hasn't worked. But if you can take it privately, or even call them or email them or whatever, they're going to be more willing to open up to you and chat with you and tell you, what hasn't worked and what has worked. And then it's easier, like I keep saying, to make that connection, and then they'll trust you more when you do it more on a personal level. So that's the other thing I aim to do is stay away from your links and from prices, because then you totally come off as a salesman. And you really are trying to sell yourself more than anything. You want, like, even on your Facebook page, I tell people, don't put pictures of you drinking or smoking, or try to avoid cuss words, because that's your business. That is your storefront of your business. You want to come off as a professional person. So if you're putting all this nonsense on there, people are going to look through that and they're going to be like, I don't think I want to, I can just go to Beachbody directly and buy from them. Why would I want to buy this person who's living a very unhealthy lifestyle? Same with any business that you have, even with you trying to sell trips, if you're, drinking and smoking and doing crazy stuff, they're going to be like, I don't know if I want to go, buy anything from that girl. She's kind of crazy. So, I just try to keep it as professional as I can on my Facebook as possible.
Perfect.
And my other thing I also try not to do is I tell my team members, don't make it all about your business, because then people are going to delete you instantly. I have a friend currently who is actually selling a competitor's shake, but I keep her as a friend because I like to see what she posts and I like to hear and see how she's doing. But every single post on her page is about her drink. There's nothing else on. It's every single post. 3 times a day, it's her drink, her drink, her drink. And I've had other mutual friends that have said, you know what, it's really kind of getting annoying. That's just too much. And I said, yeah, you don't want to just spew all this stuff at them, because then you're going to lose your customers. They're going to unfriend you. They're going to unfollow you. You're going to just lose them. So I tell people too, like I aim to do on my main page one post a day related to either the coaching aspect, just the programs, or my support groups. And I just try to leave it to the one post. And then I still incorporate my pictures of my family, things that we're doing. Sometimes I'll throw just up like a fitness post or a motivational post or a recipe, but I try to kind of mix it all up so they're not always seeing the same thing. And the last thing I want is to drive my potential customers crazy. So that's exactly. Another big thing that I try to tell people is don't make it all the same, because they'll all go running.
The support group that you create, is that through Facebook?
I do. Yep, I do it all. I put together a group on Facebook, and then I make it private. So just the people that are in the group can see what's posted.
Oh, that's neat.
Because then again, like everybody in the Facebook world can see what's posted in the group, people aren't going to be real, and they're not going to want to really truly share how they're doing on their journey. But if they know it's just those 10 people in the group, they're more willing to open up. So I like that you can make groups private on Facebook. It's really helpful.
Liam, please be quiet, okay? Where did she go? Hang on, I can't help you right now, buddy. Bring it over here.
Carrie, you're muted.
I know.
You are.
All right, I'm here. Sorry. No, there I am. Liam was shouting at me again. Sorry about that.
The joys of motherhood.
I know. Oh my gosh. It's fine.
A moment in a mama's world.
Here you go. That's it. Thanks. Okay. So, are there any other questions at all? I didn't catch your last part, Kim. What did you say?
What was that?
I said I didn't catch your last part. What did you say? I'm sorry. While Liam was shouting at me, I kind of lost what I was doing. Can you hear me?
Oh, me? I didn't say anything.
Okay.
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay, good.
But
so, go ahead.
Joni's question was answered, I think she said. Right?
Okay. Are there any other questions at all? Oh, sorry. I have one more. About, do you blog at all? Do you do any blogs or no?
I know there's so many other ways to go out, and I'm just, at the moment, stuck with Facebook because that's what seems to be working the best.
Okay.
And, maybe once I'm just strictly doing Beachbody and I can quit my nursing job, then I'll probably branch out into other things. But now I'm just trying to focus on Facebook because even that is such a it's a huge place to go on, and it's a wide variety of things to do on there. So right now I'm just strictly doing really Facebook.
Okay. And how long were you able to cut down on your nursing job too because of Beachbody?
I did. I used to work like 40 plus hours, and I was working odd shifts. I would go in from 3 p.m. and work till 3 a.m., or I would go 7 p.m. until 3 a.m. and 11 a.m. to 11, all kinds of odd shifts just to try to bring more money to the house and try to do it when my husband was home more so we didn't have to pay a sitter. So yeah, I went from working 40 plus hours a week, and now I strictly just do 24 hours a week. So 2 12s and I'm done. So it's very nice.
Wow.
And I keep telling my husband, I'm like, one more year, I'm hoping to be done. One more year.
That's awesome.
We'll see what it brings us.
That's really good.
Yeah, it's definitely helped me more at home. So I'm loving it.
Absolutely. Especially with 4 of them.
Congratulations. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Well, I don't have any more questions. Does anybody else have anything? No? Okay.
No, we can wrap it up.
All right. Well, Kim, thank you so much for joining us on our first Hangout.
You're welcome. We got a little something out of it today.
I did. I took notes and my own notes. I completely did. Yeah. And our next hangout we're going to do in about probably mid-November. We are going to have a professional blogger. Hopefully we can nail her down and we can get her on here, and she's going to talk about how to do it, write a successful blog. And Kim, you're welcome if you ever want to be a presenter again. Maybe we'll have, if you can think of anything else, like if there's something new popped up, or the direct marketing is really good though. So maybe we do another one of these with you. And I also wanted to do a quick shout out to Aki. I don't know if anybody has seen our new logo, but Aki at Graphic Blend, they did a really good job on it's personally designed, and they're reasonable, and their turnaround time is really good. So I just wanted to do a quick shout out for them real quick. And that's all we have. Does anybody have anything else to add at all before I stop today's hangout?
Will you be posting how we can get a hold of Kim?
Yes. Yeah, I'm going to post up, Kim, again, your Facebook and this hangout. And we can just keep in touch that way. Hopefully people will, look at it and start hopping on and following us a little bit more. So that was really good.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks, Kim. Bye, Lainey.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.